What is happening, y'all? Welcome back. So we are over in the main hub. I'm gonna run on over and try to talk to the leader, or probably the kid. To be honest, I think he'd be the person to talk to. But that quest was about talking to the ruler of each region and being like, "This area is safe. Go here." So I want to do that, and then afterwards we'll figure out how to get down over there.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
It's so ridiculous. Basically asking if he should lay down. Like, what even happens here now? Like, because there's no... If all Arisen's gone... This is my throne now. Guessing I can take this to get right up to the second floor. Hopefully. And then it should be here, I believe.
Ah, my friend, full glad am I to see you safe, all the more so in these calamitous times. If you have come on pressing matters, might I ask you to first bring them to Captain Brandt? I have come to depend upon his counsel, truth be told. Ah, if you have come on...
So where would I find Captain Brandt, though? Maybe in one of the guardhouses? I mean, the only time I ever talked to Brandt was in that dingy tavern at night. But I'm not even sure this has a day-night cycle anymore.
I have no intention of swapping gossip.
I don't want gossip. I want to know where Captain Brandt is. I mean, I guess I could try. Let me see if I can rest till night. When I was at the other spot, the only option I had was rest till morning.
Welcome.
Where to now?
Hang on a second. Drop. Should be a, should like a ladder. I can see shit around here now, man. Where's that damn ladder at? There's usually a ladder that I always climb up to get up to the house. I just rest till morning. I guess let's go by the tavern. Maybe he's just there. Seems a little weird that the captain of the guard would be in a tavern in the middle of the day, but it's the only place he ever was when I talked to him, so...
Your Majesty.
Hey, it worked.
How glad I am to see you safe. Where have you been this past month? The end of the world. Are things truly so dire? though. I am aware of the dragon attack on Melf. We received word that naught but a smoking ruin remains. 'Twas a tragedy, and I would not see it repeated. However, without a clear path, we in the Guard shall be hard-pressed to forestall the impending crisis. You would have me evacuate the city? I see. Mayhap 'twould be for the best. Ever since the fall of Melf, the citizens of Vernworth have lived in fear that their homes are next to be assailed. If there is safe harbor to be found elsewhere, I believe we have naught to lose by seeking sanctuary. But I doubt I could convince the people of this city to abandon their homes, however terrified they may be. Methinks your majesty would do better to ask this of the Regentkin. After the false sovereign vanished and the world was altered, his grace has been the one keeping order here in Vermont. If the people will heed anyone, 'tis him.
Maintaining order in Vermont must be quite a burden upon the young Regentkin. Let us aid him.
Looks like I got a little ahead of myself there.
By your leave.
Actually, you know what? I should probably check pawns. Billy and Stella are doing okay, but I am 4 levels past them, and these fights are getting pretty hard. So let's see what do you got? Maelstrom, Frigga, Decanter. Maelstrom is such a shit show in fights. Levin Haggle. Oh, why does he only have high flagration on her? Canter. That's a big sword. But you're only level 40. That ain't gonna cut it. I go to Canter, size him. Fire, lightning fast. I could hire. Let's do that.
I had every faith our paths would cross.
We're gonna hire Zelda. I'm gonna dismiss this one. And then I'm going to turn mine into a caster. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna keep Billy for now. Let's go to the pawn place real fast.
That I've oft pondered. The gist of it is, when pawns travel beyond the rift, we can contract a peculiar illness that imperils the lives of those around us. At first, we are only...
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist.
Make her go to sorcerer. Change that out in a bit. So let me see if I acquire everything. If that will be what unlocks the special skills. Oh, she has everything. Halamander, Haggle, Thundermine. I mean, she'll nuke, obviously. What do we have on? Magic, magic defense, stamina recovery, catalyst, subtlety, asperity. I gotta figure out, maybe after I learn skills, they then learn skills.
Do come again.
Because the Capcom pawns I've seen, they have.
Shall we take a closer look?
You know, they're sitting there rocking Maelstrom and Meteor, and that's what I want to know. How do I get that juiciness on my pawn? I think she is basically set. Weapon. Let's see if they have an even stronger sorcerer weapon for sale. I wonder if I would assume inventory in all the towns is updated. So I want to buy the strongest stave I can. Or excuse me, the strongest arc staff.
Well then, son, how might I be of service? Are you in the market for something in particular?
Yes, they should have it, because this is the other high-end stuff. Caged Fury. Powerful, the greater their health.
Particular?
Need to get them fell lord bones.
Always a pleasure.
It's also this. He might be the one who gives me the spells. Let there be light, fulminous shield. Didn't they want me to talk to dude?
Magistrate Waldhar would be well versed in the subject of grimoires.
He should.
Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for.
Yeah, we're gonna go talk to him too.
In your hands, sir. Much obliged.
So I think that might be what I need to do.
These are troubled times, but rest assured, our doors shall remain. You know where to find. This inspires naught of misgivings.
Let's go talk to him. Be like, yo, books, where? Because I would guess that if I do his quest, that's probably gonna give me what I need to learn that spell for my pawn.
Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead.
'Tis not for us to gainsay the Arisen's judgment. We must go where we are bid.
Nope, nope, you were going the right way, Zelda. I got mixed up.
I suppose we might as well gather what we can.
What about this place makes me nervous?
Alright, this is not... I thought this was going to be like a shortcut down to where I was trying to go. Instead, it's like a weird goblin hovel. Materials.
This place now feels to calm my spirit. Dirt, sweat, and toil.
'Tis hard to find my footing in this darkness.
He's not here. I assumed he would be here. And again, everything has changed. It sounded like Zelda knew where he was at. How does this go? Did not explore this before. There's a whole little sub area. This dead ended, right? No, that takes me to the place. Okay, I want to go up this way and out. And then listen to Zelda when she says she knows the way, and then talk to Sven, and then we'll go after the thing that's outside of the town here. Cataclysm.
Might not the seafloor shrine provide a place of refuge for the people of this land? 'Twould protect them from the Red Cloud's advance, if only for a time.
But will the people do as we suggest? The crux of the problem is how best to convince them.
In it now. Sense getting cold.
Rose Chateau Baudelaire. What's that? There's something about the magistrate. Maybe he's in the magistrate's office now. Do you know, Isolde, where are we going? I'm gonna go talk to Sven, I guess. I'm gonna go check those 2 places I marked, and then we'll also talk to Sven.
It seems we must part ways for the time being.
Well met, sir. How might I be of
Being spoiled by a good patron. Oh dear. What am I to do?
I wonder if I could jump down to get over there. I might be able to, but I'll try that later. What is this place? Ooh, the Bourgeois is an establishment which caters to the vices, the nobility, and the wealthy elite. A card of membership is required to gain entry, and its services only available to those who can afford them. Courtesans to please various tastes can be found on every floor, but the services of the 3rd floor are not available to new visitors. Only prized patrons who make frequent use of the services are entitled to purchase the Platinum card. Oh ho ho!
My apologies, sir, but as
What was it I had planned for the morrow? Could have sworn I'd ought to attend. From me to there, what must be my winter coat.
Crowns and politics are no concern of mine.
The apocalypse? Perfect time to go get some booty.
No one will disturb me here.
Crowns and politics. I'm not sure what to do with myself today. This is where I go when life hurts.
I reach the 3rd floor.
Off to market I go.
Fancy a look at my wares?
I mislike the quiet. My thoughts become deafening.
Who could have imagined the world would turn on its head like this? I'm afraid I'm not here to
Damn, she straight up said, no pay, no listen. Whoa, really high up. Okay, let's not jump off of that.
I ought to find someone to buy me a drink.
I'm just grateful I get to be
Well met, sir.
Dude, there's a whole ass
Waiting
brothel,
for you, Arisen.
and I didn't even know about it, and no idea how to do it. God, we're just like discovering more and more shit that we're gonna have to figure out on stream, because we've already, you know, triggered into the world.
What to do about combat training?
This might not work. I hope he's here. Otherwise, I'll just need to wander around town until one of the pawns is like, I know where he's at. It's a dead end. And it doesn't make sense that he would be here, because the pawns wouldn't be able to escort me if he was. But Sven's here, so let's talk to him real fast.
So you've come. I'm glad to see you. Captain Brandt has already apprised me of your proposal, a full-scale evacuation of the citizenry. Truth be told, I had reached the same conclusion. So long as we cower within these walls, we must live in fear of going the way of Melv. My ministers have approved the plans, and I have petitioned the encampment survivors and the Thieves' Guild for aid. The only remaining obstacle
There's a Thieves' Guild?
is my mother. She has set herself stubbornly against any such flight. I have tried to make her see reason, but of late she has taken to shutting herself in her chambers. However, I fear that my position permits me to entertain her fancy no longer. I must put the needs of the common folk before her selfish whims. Now, there are a few matters I must attend to before we can evacuate, and I would fain welcome your assistance. We will require several ox carts to carry the sick and aged out of the city. Might I prevail upon you to petition the merchant, and you may assure him that the royal treasury will foot...
What is over here? What does it want me to do over here?
Queen Regent Disa hardly leaves her chambers, and all her meals come back scarcely touched. Between you and me, I fear for her health. Have you come to claim my life, Arisen? Well, far be it from me to deny you. But I shall go to the grave with a smile on my lips, for I have no regrets. All I did for my darling son.
Alright, calm down, Cersei.
So do as you will. Do with me as you will. I care not. I fear you loathe me. What are you doing? Unhand me at once! Guards! Help me!
Yeah. Get down there. Gonna make a new heir.
My sword arm could use some work.
Not sure why I patrol it.
Here's hoping there'll be no trouble.
Ways are as discerning in time as
where it's possible.
Maybe I gotta talk to the ox carts, and then the ox carts say something about her telling them not to work.
I'd sooner stay out of battle where it's possible.
Right, the icon. Oh, Zelda knows. Zelda, show me the way. Show me the way, so that I may get dope spells for my pawn.
Come, I'll lead the way.
I end up feeling weary. Lots to do.
Now, we're definitely heading to the slums.
I must be goodness have no helpful
We're heading literally where I was.
This way.
So he must have been down here. I just missed his ass, I guess.
Let my magic strike you an elemental boon.
Where every shadow and mind.
Remain alert, and naught shall catch us by surprise. Mayhap the one we're here to meet intends to arrive at a different time of day.
God damn it, Zelda.
I'm not sure we're making any progress here. We might want to remind ourselves of the particulars of our task.
I know where he's at. Arisen, follow me. Follow me, okay? Ah, shit. I swore he was here. No, Zelda. We were just down here. I could have fucking told you he's not down here.
Now this is a conundrum.
I'm going to...
It's not like it really matters, because at the end of the day, that pawn is gonna forever stay as a, just gonna be a mage. gotta figure out what buffs I like the most.
Be gone with you, ruffian. These carts are mine. I paid good gold for them. And if you think I'll surrender a single one, you'd best think again. I require the use of all of them to transport my wealth to safety. Be gone with you, ruffian. And if you think I require the use of all of...
Begging your pardon, sir, but I've just sold off my last cart. That... At last!
Is this enough to have avoided the worst?
Be gone with you, ruffian. And if you think I require the use of all of them.
So maybe I need to tell the queen, like, listen, I need you to play ball. I mean, that dude's saying, no, I don't want to do this. The queen's saying, I don't care what you do to me. Like, next step would be kill the queen, kill that guy, go back and be like, Sven, it's set. Queen is no longer protesting, and the cart man will no longer be an issue. Oh, buddy, he's gonna get plenty of that, don't worry.
I fear you look...
Let me try talking to Sven and being like, these people don't play ball.
Would you be so kind? You may assure him that the royal treasury will...
I mean, I just did that though, bro.
I'd sooner stay out of that. Would that all my days were so tranquil.
Tis our duty to see this peace.
Dull days for us are assigned would that all my days places where I can let down the guard.
I mean, I don't want to go all murder hobo, but that is the next step.
I'm in fine to see this peace.
Surely I can permit myself but a...
Materials, eh? I shan't deny. They have their uses.
The things I could do with an ox cart full of...
Be gone with you, ruffian. And if you think I require the use of all of them. What are you doing? Put that away. No, spare me. I pray you. I fear for my life.
Do stop and have a look. Our wares of every ill.
Well, reckon he won't be coming back here in a hurry. As a matter of fact, I'd like to thank you for that. It didn't sit right, see? Having my wares claimed by some puffed-up minister trying to save his own skin. Anyhow, as long as I've got my gold, and if that craven comes crawling back, I'll tell him bandits took them.
They say a crisis reveals one's true character, but that man was no less miserably selfish than he always seemed.
That works.
Right you are.
Didn't have to go murder hobo, just, you know, just had to put the boots to him a little bit.
If that is your destination, we cannot follow. But know that your return is eagerly awaited.
I have to pick up a queen and chuck her rather violently out of bed. I'm happy with that outcome.
Mother, I must beg your forgiveness. I believed that you desired to make me sovereign solely for your own benefit. Yet in truth, you sought to better the lot of our people.
Ah, but I would have benefited. And handsomely at that. Besides, I cannot deny that I was proud. I wished to see my own son on the throne, and no other.
Even so, I cannot help but feel that all of this could have been avoided. Had I only been more attentive, if I had but better known your heart, I could have shared in your burdens. You would not have had to suffer alone, and perhaps together, we could have walked a better path.
Oh, Sven.
Mother, I beg you, join the evacuation. You need not fall with this city. I would not see you take your crimes wholly on your own shoulders. That weight is as much mine to bear as 'tis yours.
My son, you truly would make a fine and goodly ruler. Your kindness will save many lives. Of that I have no doubt.
Ah, you've returned. How you do? My thanks. That puts paid to the last of our preparations. I will inform the citizenry forthwith.
All right. That takes care of Vermund. I don't know if I can do anything with the volcanic region. That seems kind of like its own thing. I mean, there's not really a leader necessarily there. All right, now I just want to see if I can set as the priority. Isn't it done? Oh. Gonna go to the elves. Go. You must go. Just gotta speak English louder and slower and they'll understand. That's the rule, right? Ugh. Whiffed it.
Let me get that.
Whoa, bro, calm down. This is where I was looking at jumping, though. Alright. Now we just gotta make our way down. Oh man, this looks bad. Shortcut. Worked out quite well. All right, well, since we're about to come up on that, let's wrap up in a second here. I gotta get a little bit lower. And then we're gonna go presumably fight another dragon. I'm sure that I was supposed to take like a long path and fight a bunch of stuff, but you know, it just further sells to the fact that this game really does just let you do whatever. You have insane exploratory freedom. So we'll go after this and go to the elves next. Stay tuned, and I'll catch you in a bit.